Welcome to Joburg Today. I am Nashina Mohammed. With a change of season upon us, it may be a great time now to consider making some changes around the home. Well, for some tips, we visited the Homemakers Expo.
The Homemakers Expo started 22 years ago, and it's a home and lifestyle exhibition where you can basically find anything to pretty up your home. We expect about 50,000 visitors over the 4 days. Because this is our first show of the year, we've got many companies launching new product lines. So the first one is the Cinema Experience, which is two soundproof rooms with big TVs like you would have in your home. And then we've got the Flip That Fan feature, which is a decor feature with the University of Johannesburg students. They redesigned them and they're all on show here.
With all the decor that was on display, we spoke to some of the exhibitors.
We're a family business, started 20 years ago. My daughters are involved, myself. I do the designing. We make to order, completely to order, so you could choose a design, you can choose your own leather, we will customize it for you. Our leathers are full aniline dyed leathers. Only 5% of leather in the world can be dyed, it's the top 5%. It means that there's no correction to it, so every mark that's actually in the skin you'll see, and it's 3 times thicker. You don't perspire on it in summer, you don't get cold in winter, it doesn't crack, you can't scratch the colour off, and it'll last you for life.
Cinema Architects are one of the top integration companies in South Africa. They specialize in bringing together systems, be it audio, visual, lighting, power management, all of that, into an easy-to-work interface that can make homes into the most amazing places to be. This is a very interesting technology. It's a company called Screen Innovations, and they developed a screen technology called Black Diamond. It has totally changed how projection is done or can be done. The screen gives incredible, almost TV quality like picture, and the ability to get that picture with the lights on or off.
Whether you've reached that oh so elusive nesting phase or just moved into that apartment, the Homemakers Expo is definitely one place that you should definitely visit for all the wonderful ideas to zhuzh up your place. As for me, I am retreating to the man cave. I shall not be disturbed. I'm Riley Sagwe for Joburg Today.
Hi, I'm Josh Mack, and you're watching Joburg Today.
Like us on Facebook, joburgtoday.tv. Follow us on Twitter at Joburg Today. And if you're a person that's on the move, well, you can catch us on pockettv.mobi. That's Pocket with an I. From new things for your home, we take a trip down memory lane to a home set in the early 1900s.
The Lindfield House Museum, right in the heart of urban Johannesburg, gives you a taste of how life was during the more gracious Victorian era.
Queen Victoria was queen from 1837 to 1901. Of course, the Johannesburg didn't exist in the early part of Victoria's reign. It was only established in 1886, so this house is furnished as a late Victorian home would have been. The house itself was built in 1910, and it was an arts and crafts style house, originally designed by Herbert Baker, but it was a very small cottage at that stage, and then it was extended in the 1920s by the second owner of the house. But the house is furnished as a Victorian home, not an Edwardian one. My mother loved antiques of all periods, but Victorian was her favourite period, and also my period, so that's why we've furnished the house in that style. There's furniture, there's porcelain, there's silverware, kitchenware, and clothing and jewellery, something of interest to everyone. It would have been much fuller, actually. I've had to leave a bit of space so that I can do tours of the house, but the Victorian period was characterised by extremely full, cluttered rooms.
We thought it would be interesting to come along here and see how people in those days lived. The best part of the tour is a doll's house that is large, and it is made up exactly how the people lived in those days, to the absolute finest detail, and it was just amazing. As they opened different parts of the doll's house, we just saw different parts, and each part was better than the next.
So if you're a history fanatic and looking for a little travel back in time, you know exactly where to go. I'm Butumela Ratokwena for Joburg Today.
I'm Samantha Jessamine and you're watching Joburg Today.
If you like fine dining like me, well, this next piece is for you. We took a trip to DW 1113 to find out what's cooking in their kitchen.
Well, it's all about the flavor combination and the textures involved, but also giving a different sense. Now, on the starter that I'll be serving you guys this afternoon, it's got smoked bone marrow on, which has got a very unique flavor, and it's very fatty, but then the beautiful smoky flavor coming through. Rolled beef tartare, a garlic cream, earthy beetroot chips, and it's all beautifully presented and in such a way that it's not just tastes good, but it looks good as well. And then for mains, I've got a beautiful free-range duck breast, confit duck leg, served on a smoked potato puree and a beautiful orange duck jus. And then for dessert, it's a beautiful passion fruit panna cotta sphere. So effectively, it's a very different way. Instead of having it in a bowl or in a ramekin, we've actually coated in a passion fruit puree, like a little jelly on the outside and inside is the panna cotta, served with a coconut ash, lime sorbet, and coral glass.
My name is Chef Martin and you're watching Joburg Today.
For more, check out our playlist. For everything that's happening in and around the city, then visit Joburg in your pocket. Well, that's it from me, Nashina Mohammed. Until next time, I leave you with Bright Lights by Just Ginger.
Back in ETV.
You can only find the great white light when you're not looking, and you should only look when you're willing to see what's surrounding you. Please come on, don't look away, it'll all come back to haunt you. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to believe in you. You can take control again. You can be the change, my friend, when you see through who you are. You can have it all. You can become whole again. You know that's what you need. You know that's what you want. And yet you find another baby. You can wait patiently, and you will see there is love in your heart. Come on, don't look away, it'll all come back to haunt you. You owe it to yourself, you owe it to believe in you. You can take control again. You can be the change, my friend, if you see through who you are. You can have it all. You can become whole again. You know that's what you need. You know that's what you want. You know that's what you are. control again when you see through who you are.